Hey everybody, welcome back to Mining Modern, and happy holidays / Merry Christmas, whichever one you prefer. Welcome back to the series. Now, I promised a spicy one for Christmas, and that is exactly what we have. As you can see, we have Demonic Pact, we have Harmless Offering, that's the plan, and as a matter of fact, we also have Endless Shadows. So, just to break down this deck, we're playing against Burn or Goblins or something here, so let's hope we can survive to cast these Demonic Pacts, but the plan A is to get Demonic Pact into play. It has 4 options. One of those options is you lose the game. So you have to do all the other options first, and then you lose the game. But if you give it to your opponent with Harmless Offering when all that's left is you lose the game, it means they lose the game on their upkeep. Okay, so that's plan A. Plan B, Endless Whispers. Each creature has, when this creature dies, choose target opponent, that player puts it into play under their control in the incept. So we get to do that. If we kill our opponent's creatures, we get it. And our deck only plays a couple of creatures, and by that I mean we play Phage the Untouchable. So Phage is, of course, a pretty iconic Magic creature. If it comes into play under your control from anywhere but your hand, you lose the game. And you have to cast it, I think, whatever. But you lose the game. So the point is, if we play Endless Whispers, we can either kill all of our opponent's creatures and take their stuff. We can also play Phage. And then when Phage hits them and deals combat damage to them, they lose the game, or they remove it in a non-path deck style way, right? They lose the game because they get control of Phage the Untouchable. We also have 1 Bronze Bombshell in here, and we have Tutors to tie it all together. So we are, however, going to take 1 billion damage from this Goblin guy, so this is not an ideal start. What's happening, Magic Online? Alright, there we go. Alright, well, we're taking 1 billion damage up front here, so that's unfortunate. But hopefully, Fatal Push, perfect. I would say our deck is full of removal, so if we get Demonic Pact, we start trying to gain some life, and then we have the Harmless Offering here. So, you know, things could be worse. We'll see what our opponent's up to. Starting the game on 14, just because Dismember was your removal spell, not great. Our deck is full of removal. That is what we have going for us. See if our opponent goes land. Okay, Bushwhacker, sure. Not great for us. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and push this thing. Still taking a bunch of damage, though. Looks like, I mean, we're going to have to fetch anyways here. Okay. That's not great, but if our opponent has, you know, basically nothing, we're alright. We really needed to draw a removal spell on that turn, remove whatever he does, and then, yeah, okay, that'll just kill us. We take 6. Well, there's the Terminate. All a little late, though. Alright, fair enough. Got us, Goblins. Alright, let's try game 2. What do we want here? I want Collective Brutalities, absolutely. That's probably about it. Okay, so you can see our deck. We probably could have Damnation. Damnation is good, but it's expensive. Liliana's not very good, actually. We can get rid of Liliana's here. Maybe I want that Damnation back. As you can see, our deck has a lot of 4-drops. That is the problem. But most of what we have is pretty good. Dismember, not the ideal removal spell, but it is removal. I'm going to cut this Damnation. Dark Petition really ties all of this together. It's pretty nice. You can search out the one of Phage, the one of Bronze Bombshell, the Demonic Pacts, the Harmless Offerings, whatever you need. Excuse me. Dark Petition doesn't quite work with Harmless Offering because you need an additional mana for the red. This only gives you black. But we do have all these filter lands to try to take care of it. I will give this a shot. Collective Brutality is in the deck exactly for this matchup. I mean, you know, more for Burn than Goblins, but same principle applies. And I will keep this. Alright, this is pretty decent. I'm not sure if we'll end up... I mean, I probably will throw something away to the Brutality. Probably either the Endless Whispers or the Harmless Offering, whichever one doesn't. You know, I really do feel like I messed up. I was supposed to get a Santa hat, and every time we gave our opponent the thing, bust it out and be like, Merry Christmas, gifts given. But you know what? I messed up. I'm sorry. I apologize. Life with a toddler means plans don't always happen the way you want them to. All right, well, this is fine. We'll get to nuke this thing here. All right, there's the pact. So perfect. We'll go ahead and fetch out a swamp here. All right, we have a plan. We have a plan working. All right, Collective Brutality. We want to give this creature kind of want to do everything, to be honest. We need land pretty badly. Maybe I just do all 3 modes and get rid of the damnation. Alright, target our opponent, target that creature, target our opponent. We'll discard the 4 drops. We have plenty of 4 drops in this hand already. Okay, so our opponent has a couple Goblin Grenades. What does this do? Oh, Heel Cutter. Okay, interesting. And a War Marshal. Okay. Well, if we draw land, we're fine, right? We have... We basically, all we need is land. If we just draw 2 lands, we're going to win this game. So, all right, there we go. Step 1. All right, we'll see what our opponent does. We'll terminate something. And then hopefully we just draw land and we play Demonic Pact and game be over in short order after that. You get to nuke their stuff, which is nice because it also gains you 4 life, make them discard the rest of their hand. Usually start with a discard, then either the draw or drain, because, you know, the discard becomes less relevant as the game goes on. And we'll see what we can do. Alright, we're getting bushwhacked. Okay, fair enough. Oh, but he forgot to kick. Oh, he messed up. Misclick. They messed up. They didn't. Uh-oh. Sorry, friend. They messed up, and our opponent did not kick it. Well, it happens. Yeah, we've been sent a message. Misclick, sad face. I understand. I agree. I've been there. On camera, I've been there, as a matter of fact. Well, you still get they still get a nuke us for 2, you know, from their minds here. And it's kind of odd to terminate a goblin, but I'm going to do it. We do have a lot of, you know, 4 drops on our deck we could draw that wouldn't be very good. But most of what we play, we can either draw or to land to cast this. Yeah, see, so here's the Fatal Push. It's all good. This deck has a lot of 4 drops. All the fun cards are 4 mana. Alright, Legion Loyalists. Alright, there's something to Fatal Push. Not that we're going to be blocking, so it doesn't matter too much, but just want to stick with the plan of destroying everything our opponent does. Speaking of, there's a Terminate. Well, our life total is doing pretty alright here. As it typically is, Collective Brutality, very good against the aggressive decks. Alright, terminate the Bushwhacker. Take 1. Alright, come on, land. Come on, land. Heel Cutter. The hard cast Heel Cutter. Oh, no. Harmless Offering. Not what we wanted. Well, okay. Fair enough. Take 4 here. You know, maybe I could save the Terminate, taking the damage. I don't know. We don't, like I said, we don't have very many dead draws, so it feels reasonable to just save as much life as you can every turn and then hopefully cast Demonic Pact. Oh, okay. Well, there's Brutality. That works. So what did we know what their hand is? Heel Cutter, War Marshal, Grenade, which we got rid of. Alright. Guess I'll just do 2 modes here. Okay, so we want to give a creature -2. We want to... Alright, so we want to destroy this and drain our opponent. Discarding one of these Harmless Offerings we don't need. Alright, we're back up to 15 and our opponent is down to 3 power creature, which is pretty nice. Okay, so, you know, we could lose, but we're just a land away from winning, at least for this turn. Come on, deck. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's a lightning bolt. The grind continues here. And this is all fairly reasonable. It's not like our draws have been bad. We just really want to hit a land. Okay, yeah, not great. Come on, deck. Work with me here. Oh, they've got... Oh, grenade. Well, we might be dead. There's no point in casting this pact. No, we're actually just dead. Oh, it's pretty unfortunate. Yeah. Alright, well, Goblins got us. There's only so much you can do about that one. Oh, well, fair enough. We weren't going to get there. It happens. Yeah, that's all right. We almost got to give him some gifts. Anyways, nice match.